very much. There isn't anything really that I have to do right now. I'm not going to figure this all out today. I'm not going to figure it all out ever. I don't need to figure it all out. I didn't come to figure it all out. I didn't come to figure it out and tell anybody else what I'd figured out. Nothing matters very much. There's probably some reason for my existence. I'm really not sure what it is. I've tried a lot of things and I'm kind of tired.
Yes.
Nothing matters very much.
Grand Rising.
I'm glad that nothing matters very much.
I'm glad that doesn't matter.
I'm glad that there isn't anything that I need to figure out right now.
Yes.
And I wonder if anybody's figured it out.
That's true.
Probably
I'm so
not.
glad. I have to really stay calibrated.
I wonder if I was sent here to figure it out. I don't get the sense I was sent here to figure it out. I like to think about why I am here. I'm sure that it's not about finding the perfect thought or the perfect life.
Right.
Sensing it's about feeling good. I like the idea of feeling good. It feels good not to try to figure it out. It feels good not to have to figure it out. It feels good not to care if anybody figured it out. It feels good to realize that there's not one final thought, that there's not even one triumphant thought. It feels good to think about the evolution of thought. It feels good to think about expansion. It doesn't feel good to think about not following the expansion, but it feels good to generally think about expansion. It feels good to contemplate that maybe being here has something to do with that expansion. I don't think that I must force expansion. I like the idea of expanding. I like to hold ideas that feel good. I like following out an interesting thread.
I slept a lot better than last night.
Good feeling thoughts.
Yes, me too.
I'm glad I don't have to monitor thought. I'm glad I don't have to sift through all of the thoughts.
Oh, I'm sifting through thoughts. It's horrible.
I like contemplating that there is a natural point of beingness that will draw to me just the right thought. I like thinking that the source within me has found that balance. I have a sense that when I strike a balance with the source within me, I'll be in the perfect place of thought.
Yes. I'm back there today.
I
was not there
yesterday. Well-being.
I did not feel like going to work yesterday. I really did. Just wanted to sit in my shit.
I feel that the root of source is that of benevolent well-being. So it's logical to me that I'm an extension of that. I've thought a lot about trying to find my perfect place in order to prove that well-being, and it was always frustrating and confusing, and I'm glad I'm not thinking there anymore. It's easier just to accept my well-being than to try to justify or prove it through thought or through conversation or through votes from others.
What is in coffee that doesn't like this?
Sense of well-being. I can feel the
Sorry,
rightness
Grand
of
Rising.
that.
I want to finish this.
I'm feeling lazy in my thought.
Yes.
And yet satisfied in it. It feels good to just.
Okay, she's gonna go for about 10 more minutes. I'm gonna let this play because I be needing this in the morning.
Profound right now, or intelligent even, really. I don't think this is the moment I should try to write a book. But it does feel good to recognize that I don't have to figure it all out right now, and that I'm not ever going to figure it all out.
Right. Oh, I needed this. I listen to this. I'm gonna start listening to this every morning.
I like doing things because I want to do them.
Yes.
I am gently leaving behind me feelings of responsibility and replacing them with feelings of enthusiastic intertwining. I'm beginning to get the sense that we are all here, especially me, but we are all here for the satisfaction in it, for the fun of it, for the thrill of it, for the good of it. I like the thought that I'll never get it done when I think about not having to get it done. And I like the thought that I cannot get it wrong when I don't try to compare it with everything and figure out what is right and wrong. So I never get it done and I cannot get it wrong. I never get it done and I cannot get it wrong. I really like that. I'm never going to get it done and I can't get it wrong. So if I can't get it wrong, then I'm not here to figure out how to get it right. And if I'm not here to figure out how to get it right, then I don't have to figure out what's right and what's wrong. So I wonder why I'm here.
Oh, goodness.
It must just be for the good feeling of it. It must just be for the satisfying feeling of it. It must just be for the contentment of it. It must just be for the well-being of it. It must just be for the satisfaction of it. It just must be for the fun of it. It must just be for the pleasure of it. It must just be. I'm pretty sure that I'm here because I am a really worthy, really good person who isn't ever going to get it done and isn't being measured about how well I'm getting it done.
Right.
Ooh, I like this. This is a vacation of sorts. It is a freedom from responsibility. It is a freedom from needing to do something. And in the absence of needing to do something, I'm sort of starting to want to do some things. I like fun and I like to play and I like smart people and I'm interested in different things. And it's nice to know that there is no curriculum that has been laid out for me. I like this general sense that I'm here and it's there for me to choose from, and whatever I choose is all right. It's logical to me that I didn't just begin when I began. It's logical to me that I'm an extension of something. And it feels to me that that something that I'm an extension from right now, it feels like it's a secure thing. When I look at little kids, especially little babies, they seem secure to me. They seem like they know their well-being. And right now I'm feeling like I know my well-being. It's like, here I am, I'm fully functioning. Some would even call me an adult. And in this very moment, I feel free of needing to do stuff or needing to think of stuff. I feel free of needing to be responsible. It's like I've had this little rampage within myself where I've deliberately stayed away from shoulds and shouldn'ts, and I think I've sort of found a place of just natural well-being. And so I wonder how long I can stand in this place of natural well-being and feel good. It feels like a relief because just a little bit ago I was trying so hard to figure things out that I got my brain twisted into a knot. And now, not trying to figure it all out, I'm feeling some relief from all of that. And I'm also, along with this relief that I've discovered, in realizing that I don't have to do anything, I'm starting to feel just a tiniest little bit of boredom. because I've let a lot of what has driven me be the responsibilities that I've just now deliberately deconstructed. And so now I don't quite know what to do, because there isn't anything that I'm supposed to do. There isn't anything that I should do. There isn't anything that I have to do. There are no hoops to jump through. And there's no one noticing whether I'm jumping through the hoops or not either anyway, except others who completely lost their way and are using screwy criteria in order to judge whether I jumped through the hoops. And I got so tired of jumping through the hoops that no longer jumping through the hoops is pleasing in some ways, but now I sort of don't quite know what to do with myself, because there is nothing that I'm supposed to do and nothing that I should do. And so I wonder if I'm here to find things that I want to do. I like the idea of that, finding something that I want to do. What do I like doing? I like not being in a hurry. I like funny people. I like seeing new things. I like having lots to choose from. I like being on a planet where there is a lot of variety. I like humanity. I adore the flora and fauna of this planet. Really like the open sea. I really like coming from the open sea into some beautiful island. I like the way the land and the sea mix together. I like the sky. I like waking up in the morning. I like the sun coming up. I like the sun going down. I like the nature that surrounds me. I like the well-being of this planet. I like the way this planet spins in its orbit in perfect proximity to other planets. I like being a part of all of this. I like thinking about what my part in all of this is. I like knowing that there is so much about that well-being that I don't have to consider, that I don't have to tend to. I like knowing that the well-being just is.
Yes.
I like discovering my part. I like realizing that my part must surely be in the interest that calls me. I like knowing that there are interesting things out there.
Yes.
I like the feeling of waiting until I feel interested and then following that interest. I like speculating that maybe I could really live a complete life of letting go of the shoulds and the have tos and the need tos and the commitments, and just following the want tos and the what feels good. I feel that that's the way that my inner being is. My inner being refuses to focus upon things of responsibility. My inner being won't go there with me when I get specific on a lot of things. I can feel that my inner being stays in a very general place. It's like my inner being has deconstructed thought and has just put a blanket of well-being over everything. My inner being doesn't have to consider the rightness or the wrongness of the way that person looks or talks or dresses or lives. My inner being just loves them, loves them, loves them, loves them, loves them. My inner being has found a way of deconstructing the details of thought and finding the essence of who my inner being is, and then just flows that feeling of well-being over everything. I think I might like to do that. I think I might like to be in this general place of well-being where I am less opinionated, less comparison of opinions, and more feeling, more deeply feeling. I'm going to enjoy this sort of deconstructing of thought. I'm going to use fewer words and offer more emotion. I'm going to look at the people I love and I'm going to convey to them what I mean through thought and through emotion.
Let me breathe in and out. I'm noticing when first of all, Grand Rising, wake up, get you some coffee, get you some water, get you some ginger tea, ginger and turmeric tea. I have coffee this morning. I have to push myself a lot harder these days. Because once my emotions pull up, I leave the building. I tell you, yesterday was hard. Today is easier. It's my aunt's birthday. My adopted family, even though everything really didn't turn out like everybody expected, they have no idea how much I needed them to be my family. And some of them like really impacted my life. Not all of them, some of them. My Uncle Joe, he was always nice to me. It's amazing. Like, I was bad. I was troublesome. I was ornery. But I had my reasons, and they were valid. My uncle was always nice to me. Like, it was like my bad side did not exist when it came to my Uncle Joe. My Uncle Willie was rough with me. I'm not gonna lie. He was rough with me. But I loved them all. My mom definitely was rough with me. And I don't blame them. I'm understanding now how they were raised and what they went through as children. And it's very telling. It's very telling. Aunt MADGALINE, her birthday is today, January 18th. And I won't lie, because my birthday week is filled with all my family's birthdays. I'm like, I think somebody's birthday was on the 17th, then the 18th. Then tomorrow, the 19th, is my niece, my adopted brother's daughter's birthday. And the 20th is his niece's birthday. I think Billy Reed's daughter's birthday is the 20th. And then my birthday is the 21st. So I'm not going to lie. I've always just adored my birthday, especially because it was right after Christmas. So I was like, okay, so I get Christmas presents and I get a birthday present. Like, that's amazing. Like, who wouldn't want their birthday where mine is at? Now that I'm older, and I understand a lot more things that I didn't understand. Yesterday's gonna happen. probably every 17th of January every year. But I'm gonna try to. I don't know. I got nothing. I don't know. I'm gonna try to stay positive, and I really have. I have to let this stuff out. Like, it's not there today. I don't have any. I'm empty today. Thank goodness. Cause I'm not gonna lie. I don't like it. I don't like feeling these feelings. I don't like having these emotions. I don't like having these questions. I don't like. It's very uncomfortable. And I'm the type of person, honey. I'm not gonna always say the right thing, and I'm definitely not gonna always react the way I'm supposed to react. But we had office hours last night in Nubia. I'll mention the narrative scholarship again. I think it's like $15 a month, $150 a year. I was gifted a whole year scholarship. I'm utilizing it. I'm in there every day. We have class on Saturdays. No, wait, hold on. We have class on Saturdays, which some of it goes on YouTube. Most of it is exclusive. And then we have Maroon's Chest. I want to say that's Sundays. And then Monday nights at 8 p.m. And I mean early Sundays and Saturdays. I'll be up on it. And then Monday nights we do office hours where you can actually come on and ask Dr. Carr questions. We have kids, children, families. It's just so amazing how it's a huge class. And for it to be virtual, it's amazing. You've got people from all over the world, over 1,000 people at one time. We come together and we unite. We ask questions, answer questions. Dr. Greg Carr is amazing to listen to. I highly recommend this platform that they have. They actually have an app kind of like Facebook, Nubia. We can post stuff, share stuff. It's a very needed space where we can go and understand. I smell coffee all crazy. Where we can understand. I know this stuff. Where we can understand what's going on here. You know, we go to school, we learn everything but government and civics. You know, and everything but what we really need to know. So they're trying to change that, especially for our youth. So I like to show up whenever they have something to offer. I pull up. I really do. So I had to take some time yesterday after I woke up. And I don't regret not one emotion, not one feeling that I went through. It's valid. It is what it is. I'm just glad that I don't stay there. Like in the beginning, I was like that for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. I couldn't keep nothing down on my stomach. I didn't even think I was going to make it out of that, whatever that was, that storm. It was huge. But I did. I made it out. This book is going to be a process for me because I'm reliving. Your focus is your reality. Be your best you. My only competitor is the person I was. My only competitor is the person I was yesterday, and that's a fact. I'm gonna get her. She's gonna mess around and get a name. Some of these personalities of mine have names. She's gonna mess around. We're gonna have to name her. She'll be back. But calibration is real. I took time yesterday to relax, rest, eat good. Number one, I got up and cooked. I try to keep my thoughts positive, even though if they were not all positive, I embrace them and let them go. I'm learning how to maneuver through stress. It's that's all I can call it is stress. Wait a minute, New York, what? Something about remote learning in New York City. I feel bad for the children whose parents did not try to use their resources and homeschool them at the beginning of the year so they could just have a stable year during this pandemic while everybody else is losing their mind. I don't know why. I'm just saying, you know, when I was looking at the school year before it even started, I did a little analysis of my own. How sure am I that they can be 90% without disruptions? And I didn't have anything to support that. So I made a decision that it's definitely time to homeschool. It's definitely time to homeschool. It's definitely time to homeschool. So, you know, I feel bad. I feel bad for these children. Some of them they've been protesting. They had to walk out. They had to they're having to do a lot of things to just even be there all day. I really don't want my daughter to go through that. She already has an illness she's dealing with 24/7, and we've got it. Matter of fact, let me check her blood. We're doing really good with her blood. It's amazing. I've changed my cooking, some of my cooking habits. and I'm cooking with a lot more mushrooms and stuff, and she's requiring less and less insulin. She can speak.
168.
Okay.
Protein for Lantus, 170. One for correction.
Let's try that today. I was just talking about your blood. Your blood is amazing. You're requiring less insulin. We're doing something right. All right, now. Make sure you take the correct doses of the correct insulin pens. Don't make no mistakes. And I love you in Grand Rising. She's just about to take her 24-hour insulin. It's amazing. We're doing something right. Her insulin needs, I would say, her insulin needs have decreased on the 24-hour side. For her to eat, it has not decreased. She's actually using about what she should be using to cover any carbs. She's actually using but 28 units of 24-hour insulin. Now she's all the way down to 14. I just thank goodness that I was aware and she was home, that I could actually see that she needed the decrease. Because when she's in school, oh my goodness, I can't. They pressure her to ignore herself. Like they really do. And it's just, I can't really, because she's still growing. When she's an adult, she probably can play around with her health. But I did not want to have to deal with my daughter having more serious issues from neglect. I'm so proud of her. She gets up every morning. We were doing our needles at 4 a.m., but she's not going to keep getting up at 4. She gets up between 7 and 8, takes her 24-hour medicine. She'll start school around 11. I've already scheduled all her classes for this week. I'm super proud of her. And honestly, I'm super proud of me. Because no matter how I feel the day before, I get up and I show up. Oh my, is that my family? Yes, it is. Hey, Grand Rising. You up? You up? I'm sipping on some coffee. Had to pull up on the block. I try to come here once a day, early when I get up, before I start my day, before I start writing. This book is actually driving me crazy. I'd be glad, like I really just want it over. I want it to be done. But it's hard, but I'm doing it. How are you? I hope all is well. I hope your health is doing well. I hope everything's doing good. Oh, you're driving. Okay. No typing then. I don't want you to have an accident or anything. Please be safe out there. Please be safe out there. So glad you was able to tune in around this time or earlier. I'm trying to do this at least Monday through Friday. You know, trying to stay with the schedule because I've been all over the place for the past 2 months. I'm okay. I'm supposed to go to this factory, but they work inside of a cooler. So I said, no way. I used to work inside of a cooler. I'm not doing that no more, no matter how much they pay. And I know that's right. It's not comfortable. Okay, talk to Texas. Great. As long as I know you're safe. No, I totally understand. If it's something not saying right with your spirit, don't do it. Shucks. So that's how I've been getting by this past 2 years. I'm dead serious. It's exactly what I was thinking about yesterday. I have to start when I feel like something's telling me no, don't do it. That's why I didn't write yesterday. Because it had me so emotional the day before. And then I just woke up in my bed yesterday. But it is what it is. There'll be many more days like that. It just is what it is. I'm up sipping my coffee. My daughter just came here to take her needle for the day. Well, for the 24-hour medicine she got to take. She's going to take another unit of that other medicine because she's a little high. But we've been doing really good with her blood. When you go against your spirit, everything collapses in your life. I know. Oh, yeah. I had to learn that the hard way. But I'm definitely in tune with that. I'm definitely in tune with trying to stay calibrated, honey, because yesterday, listen, I'm calibrated right now. Yesterday, I was off. My spirit and myself was disconnected. Grand Rising, family. Hi, Mr. Good. How are you this morning? My two hearts are here. How are you guys this morning? Grand Rising. It's been a good day so far. I'm not going off. I'm not crying. I'm not cussing. I'm not trying to tear anybody's slips off their Yes, thank you so much. I'm glad my daughter is doing okay too. And I know it's only because I decided to homeschool her. I didn't really see a benefit to actually sending her to public school this year. Yeah, so yeah, I'm grateful too. Who you telling? Shucks. I'm grateful we're both doing good. Glad your daughter is okay. Yes. I'm glad you both are doing good. I'm glad you both are up early. The early bird gets the worm. Okay. I'm so glad you're feeling good this morning. I really am too. I'm not gonna lie, I was feeling good yesterday. I just was feeling a lot more. I was like, my feelings were like just they took over. They took over. Yes, peace and love to the chat. Yes. Spread love. We all need some love. Like we all do. Peace and love. I love y'all too. I love you. I love you both. And I love whoever is going to see this video in a replay. And anyone that pops in who may not even want to chat. I understand. It's a lot going on. I want to send peace and love to my... Forgive me for giving these new titles, but I'm trying to keep everyone... I have so much family. It's ridiculous. You know, I did this DNA test, and my life has been upside down. I want to send peace and love to my adopted family, everyone, everywhere, here and gone. Today is one of my favorite aunts. My adopted mom was born in 1914. I think she had like 14 brothers and sisters. Well, not the baby, but the knee baby's birthday's today. Aunt Matt. I have to say, I had a huge family, older family that I grew up with. They chose me. And I was bad. I was one bad little girl. But this particular aunt, along with the only one that's living now, she's 92, and I didn't even know that she was the same age as Martin Luther King. I still call and check on her. I have to call her this week. My Aunt Mac's birthday is today. And she was the aunt that was scared of the storms. When it was thunder, you could see her running over to the house. I'm scared. But this was the aunt that always, no matter what I did, and I mean, I was bad. I stole a car when it was at church one night. I used to sneak out the window and go to the club. I was like 12 years old. Like I was a grown up. Nobody can tell me I wasn't grown. She always encouraged me, and she always she just always, no matter what I did, I used to look at her and be like, she's crazy. Do you know what I just did? She'd say, Michelle, you're God's child. I love you. Stop crying. You're going to be okay. Well, today is her birthday, and I have never had a bad January 18th. It's something special about her birthday. Like, it's just a very calibrated day. I don't know what it is. Maybe tomorrow I'll be cutting up again. I don't know how the hell I'm going to get through my birthday. Guys, I really don't. I really don't know how I'm going to get through it. You know, we vibing, it's all good. Guess that's what we do here. We need a space for that. It's so hard out here to just communicate with people nowadays. You never know what you're going to get. At least you know when you pull up on the block, we're going to chill. Okay? We're going to chill. We're going to talk about whatever it is. If you have something you want to elaborate on, or if you want to listen to me ramble on and on, because I love to talk and I love to express myself. I just really never had people that I really felt like I wanted to express myself to. I deal with agoraphobia. Oh, goodness, sorry. Oh, look at my glam baby. She sent me there. I'm sorry, I don't want to get no strike on my video. My goddaughter has 2 beautiful babies, so I'm a god grandmother. Oh my goodness. Say it slowly. Don't say it too loud. I'm a god grandmother. And she sent me some pictures of the baby. She is so beautiful. Congratulations to her. I also want to send love dun, 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 to my birth family, my mom's side and my dad's side. I love both of you guys. This has been a very strange 2 months. No, this hasn't been a very strange, almost 43 years. I will be 43 Friday, and I'm just proud of that number, because growing up in this life that I was given, I remember hearing people say, you're not going to live to see 16 when I was like 10. Then it was when I got to see 16, I said, damn, I made it. You're not going to live to see 18. The things that you're doing, you're not going to live to see 18. You're not going to live to see 21. Every number you can imagine, I was told I was not going to live to see. And to be sitting here today when all of those people said that they're not here it's profound. So clearly, no matter what your life, no matter what you've done to yourself, you can always just flip it around. Flip it around. I definitely did. I had to, or I was going to die. It's just, there's no sugarcoating that. There's no sugarcoating that. So I've been working on calibrating myself, because I've been juggling so much these past 10 years. I went from being homeless, sleeping in my truck, my daughter being in a coma, waking up needing 24-hour care, really made I had to make a decision. Am I going to be able to earn a living and leave her to do for herself, by herself, since it's just me? I'm a single divorced parent, unsupported divorced parent at that. How am I going to do this? I had no idea what I was going to do, how I was going to do it, and I was alone. And it's like 4 years ago, something snapped in me, and I had just had enough. And I guess that is when my calibration started. And I don't even think I did it knowingly. I think I did it out of desperation. I don't even think I had a plan. I just know I had to get up and do something. And I'm learning calibration is real. You have to look at the data, see what's going on, and really, really do the work to fix real problems. Like, I'm trying to communicate myself more. I'm not used to that. I'm really not used to that. I'm not used to people wanting to hear. I was raised in a household. My mom told me children never didn't have feelings. Like, they don't have feelings. You don't have feelings. You're not a person. You're not human. This is how I was taught. Mind you, I'm an Aquarius. I have emotions. Oh, I have them. I've never really dealt with them correctly because I wasn't allowed to have them in mommy's house. Weirdest stuff. But taking my narrative Africanist class, I'm understanding she was raised in a breeding state in North Carolina in the early 19th century. So that is the way they were treated. And that is what like when you're raised a certain way, you're raised a certain way. And it's hard to turn away from that when you've been raised like that's all you know all your life. So, it's a lot of work that I've already done. And I have to stop and say, you know what? You did that. You did that. When you be sick and tired, of being sick and tired, I swear everything you do hit different after that. Boy, you are, yes. You're so right. It's like you hit a wall. And no matter what you do, you're going up because you just hit so far. Like, you're so far at the bottom. Like, there's nowhere else to go but up. Yeah. Yeah, you made it. You made it, beloved. Yes, I did. And that is where my calibration just really helps me through everything else. Because everything else is hard, Finding out my paternity, my father, and how I got here, it is devastating. It's devastating. But as I sit here and think about what I had to go through and what I didn't know going through these things and how I was lied to by these people that I trusted in my family and, lied to cover up their doing. Me and my mother paid for them not wanting to play their part. And it's a process, but it's a beautiful thing for me because I know what I've been through here in America was bad. And it almost made me not want to keep waking up here on many a days. But you know what? There is such a beauty in making it. Like I never expected to be okay. Literally growing up, absolutely, you have feelings. I can't imagine. Like, I used to be upset with my adopted family, my mom, when I was younger because I didn't understand. I thought she just hated me. Like, I did not understand. I didn't know anything about slavery. I didn't know nothing about breeding. I know she said she worked in the freaking cotton field, but I didn't understand. They never personalized the story, or I just didn't understand. They never told me, like, we were abused by this government. They took our lands. Like when she said, I'm Cherokee, but I can't say that. I didn't really understand. I'm like, what do you mean you can't say that? I thought she was just scared of saying it. I'm tough. I'll say anything. This world is not cold. It's the people in it. Yes. They've been abused. A lot of people have went through abuse and they buried it. They never addressed it. They never fixed it. They took it, and it makes you cold. It makes you cold. And when you're cold, you treat everyone cold. That's the only thing I think my mother made a mistake about. I think when she adopted me, she was too old to deal with a rape baby. And I believe that my grandmother should have told her my condition instead of telling her what she told her to cover up her neglect. I was just one big secret, and that's just not. Secrets are not good at all. So yes, a lot of people don't like accountability, and it's something going on in our families. Because a mother and a father bring children into this world, it's your responsibility to protect these children. If something happens to your child, you can't just blame the child and leave the child in the streets. It's a lot of this going on. It's a lot of this that has happened. And some of us are born here. Some of us are born to come slay the dragons, okay? I don't know about nobody else, but I came to slay some dragons. I definitely have a purpose, and it took me a minute to really understand that, because being born out of this, it's like, why am I here? And see, dealing with this type of stuff, you have to calibrate. I will burn my rotors out. Okay, stress and trying to figure this out. So I have to calibrate. I have to give balance to everyone involved, including myself. Because everybody has a story that got them to their position in my life, good, bad, or ugly. So it's like I have to give everybody their room to exist, because they're a part of me. It's hard. I got an SR22, and none of these driving jobs messing with me right now. So trust me, I know. Oh, yeah, the work field is going ham right now. Everything is up in the air right now. I usually talk nice to these white folks on the other side of the email or on the phone, but I've been chewing them up. It's a time where a lot of people we're finding our voice. We're understanding that we've been swindled, we've been bedoozled, and yeah, we're finding our voice. And you have to stand for something, you know. You have to say, like, we go through high school, we don't have a clue. They teach us to disconnect us from this thing. Like, it's not happening now. It's not happening now. Like my adoption book that I read. The lady always says, when she gets me by, I'm about to cry. She's like, just wait. It's not happening now. Just remember, it's not happening now. It's not happening now. This is how they teach us. Like, it's going down, but it's not happening now. It's not happening now. You're okay. So you have a false sense of reality of like everything is okay when it's really not. So I had to even understand that about my adopted mom. And I actually love her more because I'm sorry that she went through what she went through. For her to be a child and taught that she had no feelings and she was not human, and then to have fought in World War II and all of the things that she did for this country and toured all over the world, for her to grow up into an adult at 90 years old and 70 and 60 years old and still feel that she's not human, that's sad. That's sad. But I love her, and I love her family. Today's her sister's birthday. I want to wish my Mac a happy, happy, happy birthday. Secrets have disrupted, honey. I came through last year in September like a wrecking ball because of secret. I was a whole living secret. And I don't want to say too much because I'm going to write this book. You guys have to read this book. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable what these people did. It's unbelievable. Like, Lifetime doesn't have anything on this. Like, I'm definitely, y'all have no idea. It's just, it's unbelievable what they did. And all they had to do was help my mom. And none of this would have happened. And then they lied to me. And they told me that I was just, oh my God, it's terrible. What is that? Secrets are bad, especially those ones that people be dying with. People actually will do stuff and die with secrets. And I know they always like, oh, we are never telling her this. We've got to die. And I can see them If not even saying it to each other, like, I'm not telling her this. After they lied to me and told me that I was one thing, and then I take a DNA test and I found out something totally different. I'm waiting on, I think I'm going to get my birth records from Philadelphia. All I'm going to say is I just better be a crack baby. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to leave it at that. I better. And I don't even believe that because, I was skipped up 2 grades from the 5th to the 7th. I was real smart, okay? And I'm street smart and all this stuff. So I don't really believe that I'm a crack baby. I'm sorry. I don't really believe that. New York is so... Is the adoption agency. Man, listen, Philly was bad. They did so much to Philadelphia. Rizzo. They dropped a bomb on Philly in 83 because of 78. That's the year I was conceived. Oh my God. It is terrible. It's going in the book. I'm not even gonna go there. I went through New York before and it was exhausting. Excuse me. New York, we was driving to that traffic job. I bet it was. I'm not gonna lie. I have to say this. I love New York. I know that sounds cliche. I love New York. Listen, I'm from Philly, okay? I'm from the city. Most of my generations on my mom's side, they were in Philly. A few from the South as I go further back to like the 1800s. My dad's from Virginia, I believe they said Virginia. I'm a city girl. They moved me to the South. I am just not a South person, and it's mainly because of those racists down there. I just can't. I just cannot. I just cannot. I went to an all-white high school. I went through that. It was a process that I did not enjoy. Now, I will say this. I met a lot of Caucasian, European, I don't want to call them white, because there's a difference. I met a lot of youths that to this day, they are my friends, and I love them. I'll name a few. Leslie, Amanda, Amy. Listen, I was in the band and everything, honey. I went to an all-white high school. I love them to death. But those older people in the child, I called my mama. I said, Mama, you better come get me out of this damn school before somebody here get cut off up here. Mama said, Willie, go get her. Willie, go get her. And my mama got me out that school, and I never went back to school because it was undoable. I couldn't deal with the adults and their demeanor. I'll just say their demeanors, and then don't forget to eat your garlic every day. Yes, I cook with it a lot. I do, and I do ginger every day too. I do ginger every day, and I do turmeric every day in almost every meal. That's from me eating too much dairy. And I have my pen too. Dairy gives me mucus. Dairy gives you mucus. That's all that is. That's because I've been drinking this coffee. I was supposed to have ginger tea, but I've been cheating this week because I love coffee. What happened in that Avatar movie? I feel like that may have been our history. Oh, honey, listen, after my DNA test, I don't want to think about history no more. I don't want to know. Whatever, I'm done with that. I want to know what they did in the 1900s legally that we can address now. I'm done with histories. I ain't going to hold you. I'm done. I'm done digging. See you dig long enough, you fuck around, pull your finger back with some shit on it. That's exactly what I did. Listen, our history ain't pretty. Quit digging. We have to fix us now. Don't dig no more. There's some stuff you don't even never want to know. Some things you just... And I'm laughing today. This is good. This is good. Leave it alone, buddy. Jay, leave it alone, please. I don't want to know no more history. I'm never watching that movie again. I said that when I saw it. I said, look at these blue people, they scare me. And they give me weird dreams. So I'm like, I don't want to know anymore. I'm done. I'm done digging. I want to stop, breathe in, breathe out. Let me stop. I'm going to stay calibrated today. I love you. I love you both. Grand Rising. I hope today brings you nothing but peace and love. You'll be back? Okay, I'll wait for you. I hope today brings you peace and love. I hope millions and millions and millions of opportunities fall in your lap today. I am in a wonderful mood today, and I'm grateful for it. And I just want to just bask in that. Stop digging. No digging. I think we have a shared history. The point is we were invaded, and we're still invaded. There are so many narratives out there to confuse us so we don't actually get it. But either or, no matter what the history is, we're not doing anything about anything now. Like our families are broken apart. It's the men against the women. It's the women against the men. It's the men against the men. It's the women against the women. Like everybody's warring. Whites and blacks are having issues again. See, when they realize that they're neither one of these people, like maybe it'll change, but I don't know. I just want to teach my daughter to stay out of that. Stay out of that frequency. You know who your grandfather and your grandmother is. You know who your mother. You know. I showed you what our family had and where they came from. So this other narrative, put it down. It's not ours. Oh, goodness. Today I woke up in a good mood. I always wake up happy on our Meg's birthday, though. Because I knew that mine was even closer. So I'm going to try to have a good birthday. I mean, it's not going to be so good, but I'm going to try to have a good birthday today. Today, Friday. I want to try to just be grateful for life if I live to see it. Because a lot of people didn't expect for me to make it. And that's a horrible thing to tell somebody too. It's really a horrible thing to tell somebody. To be honest. But one day at a time. I've got so much going on legally. It's ridiculous. I'll be glad when this mess is over and everything is straightened out because I don't know what is going on. This pandemic is stopping them from being, stopping them from doing everything they should be doing. I don't have any letters, proof of what's going on. One day at a time, I'm not gonna let it stress me out. I should have took some pink beans out. I think I'm gonna cook today again. Unless I still have, I don't know. It seemed like I ate what I cooked yesterday. I ate all of it. We did this. Okay, what's this going on an hour now? Okay, what's your plan, shorty? It's 7:30. It's still early. Well, I could do some writing, but I think I'm gonna do a little bit more Abraham Hicks. I mean, I can listen. I listen to her at night. and during the day. But at night, I put Abraham Hicks on because it's something about her voice, just like Martin Luther King. I can listen to him at night and just sleep very peaceful. I want to do.
You ever feel like God has called you to become an entrepreneur or maybe even start your own online business?
No, that joint got music on it. No. So I'm going to do that later. Grand Rising again. I hope today brings you everything you want. Be safe. I'm not going to lie. I'm about to sit with myself for about 15 minutes. I want to do some writing. This book is really hard. It's a very hard process for me. Stop Looking Entertainment. I was listening to your music. The 2 songs you and Miss Cherry did like 2 days ago. And I just be smiling the whole time. I would love to do some more stuff with you guys. It's just, everything is really hectic for me right now. I got so much going on. I'm trying to keep everything in balance and then keep my energy up. Because like yesterday, I said, I'm just going to take it easy. I want to send some love to my sister and my niece. I love you both so much. I'm going to video her. I might do it later on today, around 2 or 3. I know she's up drinking her coffee because I'm definitely up drinking mine. I want to thank you for joining me today. Anytime anyone would like to join in, or you have something like maybe you want to bring your audio in, or maybe you want to show your face on, just let me know. I can send you a link and I can add you. It's up to you. Just let me know. Send me a message. There are so many opportunities that can come from this day. And I am grateful that I was obedient to show up with a clean slate today, which is the best thing about first thing in the morning. It's a clean slate. It's a new start. Yesterday doesn't matter anymore. Today is here. All we can do now is conquer it. I'm ready. I'm ready. I love you guys so much. I have really enjoyed sharing here on this channel. And I want to thank all of my new subscribers, all of my day 1 subscribers. Mr. Good is one of my day 1s. He's been here since day 1 when I came out with my first beat on here. And I really appreciate you giving me your time and your understanding and your feedback. I appreciate that. When I uploaded No One to Tell, I was terrified. So, oh my God, I'm going to tell these people what happened to me when I was a child. These people are going to judge me. They're going to call me all these names. And I did not receive any of that. And that really shocked me. I was expecting to be bombarded with negativity. But people from all over the world, literally all over the world, reached out to me and told me that I was doing a good thing for myself. Taking a step to heal my wounds was a big step. And I want to thank you all, subscribed and unsubscribed, for absolutely supporting me through this process. It has not been easy. It has not been easy to share parts of me that I wanted to amputate. It has not been easy, but you guys made it doable. And I'm comfortable in my life that I have and that I've had. I'm comfortable in what happened. And the healing is amazing. And I just really want to thank everyone for accepting my space for what it is here for. I really appreciate that. I did not expect to be accepted. I did not expect that. And I really thank each and every subscriber and each and every non-subscriber. There's more people here that are not subscribed that are subscribed. So I just want to thank all of you guys. Now, if you want to get notifications for when I may upload this or that, just let me know by subscribing. Subscribe, hit the bell. You'll get notifications when I schedule a live or when I upload. And it also supports my channel and my numbers. Nah, New York got everything you need. You don't got to go nowhere. But if you're from the country, like, it's exhausting. Yeah, I was so ready to run away from North Carolina. Oh yeah, I know. I can go. Listen, I have a grocery store across the street, 24 hours. Everything is right outside my door. I don't have to leave my borough. Like, I don't even have to leave my block. Like, for everything, literally. And I need convenience because of my daughter's illness. I need the best health care because of my daughter's illness. I was down in the South and they were doing stuff. They were denying her things that she needed. And I was noticing, like, whoa, these people they don't treat us humans. She's a child. My daughter's supposed to be at school with a nurse. Case in point, Johnston County, and I'm going to put this out there. Johnston County School, there was a nurse there 2 days out of the week, but they expected my daughter to be there 5 days a week. So how was my daughter getting insulin on those other days? By somebody not trained? Yeah, I have a lot of reasons why I homeschool. A lot of reasons. Yeah, I'm going to be in New York for a while. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie to anybody. I'm not leaving New York. I'll probably die here. Probably give me some. I know I want to be cremated. I don't want to be put in the earth. I want to be cremated. I want my daughter to keep my ashes. I'll probably live here until the end. I'm not going to lie. I'll never move back to the South. I'll probably visit, but they have to get rid of COVID first. I don't like the cooties. Sorry. I don't like that. I don't like the flu. I don't like pneumonia. I don't like chicken pox. I don't like nothing that you can get us. I don't like that. I don't like that. So they have to get rid of that first because I have paranoias. Yeah, I have phobias. Like, that's one of them. I don't like that. And that may be why I've been healthy for 2 years going in. I'm like through this whole hotspot pandemic thing. Again, I just want to really thank you guys. You have no idea how much you mean. Like, you mean to me. The one, like, you two are my day ones, period. And there's other people lurking behind the bushes too. I love you all. You all make my channel. You're making my channel pop. And you're just, it's a frequency thing. It's a frequency thing. And one day you have to come on here. I'm going to send you a link. Stop Looking Entertainment. I'm going to send you a link so you can come on live and we can bust it up. I want to start doing those as well, I'm just going to have a beautiful day. I want you to have a beautiful day. I thank you for starting your day with me. Could have been anywhere in the world, but you're here with me. I appreciate that. I thank you. I want you to be safe out there on that road. Please make sure tomorrow morning about this time, maybe a little earlier. I don't know. It depends on when I get to sleep. Because I had to make myself get up this morning because I wanted to sleep a little later, but I really need to get up and stay focused on my schedule, especially with my writing, because I have a few goals that I want to meet by the end of this month. This book is hard. There's going to be days you're going to wake up and hear me going off on this mug. Do you hear me? And then there will be days that you will hear me really, really, really sharing things that are, yeah, go loud, just hipping like that. Yeah, go loud, just hipping like that. Yeah, Enjoy your day as well. I love you so much. Make sure you have a good one. Make it on purpose. On purpose. I can't thank you guys enough for joining me this morning. Listen to that. I heard sirens all weekend. These fires are driving me crazy. I'll be glad when winter is over. It's not that many fires in any other season but the winter. Today is going to be a good day. Today is going to be an amazing day. Everything that I have purpose for and everything that I want to get done today will get done today. We're going to water these plants in here and make sure that they're okay. I got some new babies popping up. I'm growing me a little bit of sage and some thyme is growing up today. Little babies. Make sure that they're watered all good. Let Gina get her rest. She'll get up in a couple of hours, start her day. And this is a gift. This is a gift. Yesterday was a gift too. Because it was a day that I used to calibrate myself. I used to filter out all that the bad energy that I had. And I processed it, and it made me ready for today. Again, I love you. Make sure you do love yourself as well. Please stay safe and aware. And Shell from the Block is signing out. I will see you in the morning. Have a good one again.